So I quite like exploring these things which have a slight kind of brash, almost cheap, almost non-art thing in defiance of that kind of snobbery. I like the bright, and I like the putting the wrong things together, jarring things that aren't supposed to go together. And I'm an artist. I'm interested in making things. I'm impatient. I want to make a new thing. I'm not interested in the old things. So working with paper was a relatively new thing, but it came out of just wanting a frustration in my own abilities and facilities and a desire to make something big and colourful and bold. I've been making collage to try and think about how a painting might develop. So the two have sort of come together. I like that idea that something can be, at first glance, just nothing at all and have no narrative and have no real meaning. And therefore, as a subject matter for an artist, that's an exciting space because you can start off without any kind of literal idea about what you want to do. But it's all about visual ideas. It's all about visual combinations, visual textures, visual colours, visual things. And one level, it's just abstract like that. It's just I want something to hang those visual ideas on. But on another level, I'm intrigued by this idea of the paintings being almost about everything, about life and death, about the transience of life, about life moving on. So, and all those flower paintings have that. They have this element of kind of sadness, And flowers generally have they occupy both those worlds because they're things you have at a wedding, but also things you have at a funeral, aren't they? They're kind of bittersweet. There's a kind of lovely kind of romantic element to them, and they exist on all those levels. So you can enjoy them on different levels. They can just be a nice juxtaposition of shapes, colours, and just forms. But at the same time, it can become about all manner of things, and you can hang ideas or explore things visually. It gives you that space to do that. If you chop up things that already exist, then it surprises you. They look interesting and new. It's like working upside down or turning things around. It's very interesting to think about why things work and why they don't. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. And I don't often know why that is, really. You can play around with a thing for ages and it not work, and then you can come in the next morning and play around with it again and get it right. Flowers, although it sounds silly, or still life particularly, has that ability to carry some weight and be about something at some level. So I like that.